Al-Qaeda-affiliated group Nusra Front has released 16 Lebanese security personnel in exchange for the release of prisoners. The captives have arrived in areas controlled by the Lebanese army in the town of Arsal on the border with Syria. It's part of a swap deal between the militants and the Lebanese government. The soldiers were abducted in August 2014 on the Lebanon-Syria border. Sirjan Preradovic is at the camp where the families of the released soldiers have been waiting, and he joins us now with the latest. Now, give us a sense of what the atmosphere is like over there.
Well, scenes of joy and jubilation here in downtown Beirut this afternoon, Alijan. We have been watching celebrations for a couple of hours, which seem to have died down over the last couple of minutes now. A happy ending. Those are the words being used to sum up the conclusion of this affair, which, as you said, secured the release of 16 Lebanese servicemen being held by the Al-Qaeda-linked Nusra Front. They were captured in the northeastern border town, Lebanese border town of Arsal, during heavy clashes there. Now, the release comes as part of an agreement between the Lebanese authorities and the Nusra Front, which saw 13 Islamists being held in Lebanese jails, exchanged for those 16 servicemen. On the list of those 13 Islamists, there were 5 women, including Saja al-Dulaimi. She is the ex-wife of the leader of Daesh, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Now, the Nusra Front positions in the northeast of Lebanon have been surrounded since the summer of 2014 by the Lebanese army and Hezbollah on the Lebanese side of the border, and by Syrian regime forces and also Hezbollah on the Syrian side of the border. Part of this deal also included the delivery of trucks which were packed with foodstuffs and winter clothing for the Nusra Front fighters up in that region. Now, here in downtown Beirut, the news of the release of the 16 servicemen obviously came as a great relief to the families here. They've been camped out just across the street from the Prime Minister's office for over a year now, hoping to put pressure on the government to bring back their loved ones. But it's worth noting here that during those clashes in the summer of 2014, you had a total of 37 Lebanese servicemen captured, police officers and soldiers. Since then, several have been executed. 8 were released shortly after the clashes, but 8 still remain in captivity by Daesh. And some people have said here, the family members, of course, that they will not leave this camp until all of the soldiers and police officers are brought back home. Back to you, Alijan.
Sirjan Preradovic, live for us in Beirut. We thank you for that update.